Hey, you look lovely today. Well, 2025 is almost over, and it's that time of the year when we all sit back and ask ourselves, did I achieve my goals this year? If not, what am I doing to make them happen? What are my plans for future, right? Basically, we do a little self-analysis of the past, plan for the future, and execute in the present. So, I decided to make a video about my plans and share my New Year's resolution with you all, including how I want to approach content for this channel moving forward. That way, we can look back at it together and see how many I achieved. First of all, I want to thank every single one of you. I'm truly grateful for everyone who watches my videos here and for those who support me financially on Patreon. It might sound generic, but making content for you really has changed my view on life. I'm especially grateful because I haven't been very consistent on this platform. Yet people still show up to watch my content. I'll get to that in a minute. So, what did I do this year? I would say about 80% of it was work, grinding and learning. This year was pretty much like that meme that shows you how you thought working as an animator would be versus how it actually is. Basically, I spent a ton of time in front of my computer. The rest of the time I was either hanging out with friends, going on dates, having fun or playing video games. Some people might call that boring, sad or depressing, but for me, I'm happy doing what I do. It's a peaceful life, and I'm really thankful for that. I pretty much achieved what I planned for 2025, so here's what I didn't achieve this year. First is I didn't reach one of my big goals, which was finding that special lady to spend my whole life with, building a family and all that sweet stuff. Dating nowadays is hard, okay? Social media and all the online content we consume affect us a lot. But that doesn't mean it's over. It doesn't mean I'm cooked, okay? Sure, there are bad apples, but they're in the minority. I still believe classic romance exists, so I'm going to stay true to myself, keep being a gentleman, and keep searching for that special someone in the coming year. Second is, I didn't get those six-pack abs. I just really love ice cream and sweet things. I was super active at the beginning of the year, but once winter hit, I got soft on myself and barely exercised properly for the last few months. You might say, hey, rest is important, don't be too hard on yourself. I agree, rest is important, but discipline is what keeps me confident. It's like winning a small battle with yourself, you know? Those were the only two goals I missed. But hey, at least I achieved a lot and learned a ton this year. We gained 23k subscribers in 2025, which is huge to me personally. I'm just happy that people enjoy my content and decided to join me on this journey. One of my favorite things about this YouTube journey is reading your comments, reacting to them and replying to as many as I can. I truly appreciate every one of you who takes a moment out of your day to write something, good or bad. Spending your time on me means a lot. I'll make a hot cup of coffee and grab some dark chocolate just to sit down and read through them. There are tons of positive comments that melt my heart, some constructive ones that really help my future content, and some funny ones that make me laugh out loud. I can't see your faces, but I can imagine your reactions. So thank you, and thank you. Saying this kind of personal stuff is kinda hard for me. I don't usually share this much online, so this video is me being a little vulnerable with you guys. Please bear with me. Here are my New Year's resolution for 2026. First one is be consistent and post regularly on YouTube channel. One thing that really hit me this year is that I'm terrible at staying in touch with people. I'm that friend who doesn't talk to you for months, but when we finally do talk, it feels like no time has passed at all. That's me. Regular updates and showing up are essential in any relationship. You guys and I, we have some kind of relationship here. If I stop posting, that connection gets cold and forgotten. One reason I don't post often is the type of content I make. Animation takes a lot of time, and thankfully, I'm getting over my perfectionism. That's why you've seen more mistakes in my recent renders. Perfectionism wasn't the main issue though. The real reason was that I liked staying silent and then dropping a big project out of nowhere. People would be shocked like, whoa, you've been working on this the whole time? Yeah, that can feel cool, but nowadays people have super short attention spans. Whatever they see right now gets forgotten in the next 5 minutes, because there's so much content fighting for attention. By staying quiet too long, the connection gets lost, and I don't want to lose that connection with you. So, I've decided to release at least one video a week to make it achievable. Maybe I'll do more, who knows. But this doesn't mean one full animation or model every week. Oh god, imagine that, right? I'll mix in content like weekly updates on what I've been working on, my thoughts behind it, and maybe some personal takes on gaming, art, animation, or things I've learned recently. It will be more manageable and feel more personal that way, so I can keep a healthy relationship with all of you. Second one is keep learning. A lot. This one's kind of vague, so let me break it down. There's a saying that goes, the more you learn, the more you realize how much you don't know. I think it was the world's greatest artist, Genghis Khan, who said that. Jingle bell, jingle all the way. Right? Right. It's the curse of knowledge and endless curiosity. What I mean is, in 3D art, there is never enough. You keep making stuff you love, and you always want to learn new ways to do it. Okay, let's get to the specific learning goals. My first goal is make my models VRChat compatible. Really dive into VRChat and Unity. I've been telling myself I would learn it forever, but I never actually sit down and study. I'm comfortable in Blender. It gets the job done, so I kept making excuses. That's counterproductive. The more tools you have as an artist, the better and more efficient you become. Like Batman, prepared for anything. I just never had the motivation before, but I've promised myself I'll go through the process at least once, so I finally understand how it works. That includes making shape keys for facial expressions and figuring out camera tracking. I'm not big into VTubing, but I want to understand the tech behind it. Who knows, maybe one day I'll use my avatar for streaming. Okay, the second one is update my existing models. After using them in recent animations, I see all their strengths and weaknesses. I basically self-critiqued of how trash the rigs were in places. I had to cheat a lot with posing and use stepped or stop-motion style to hide the issues. Third one is learn more about shading and compositing in Blender. That'll open up fun new art styles. I might make small scenes just to test them out. I love experimenting with styles in 3D. Last one in the learning section, and it's a bit controversial for artists. AI. It's a Pandora's box that's already open, and you can't pretend it doesn't exist. I get why so many artists are against it, but hear me out. I hate people who just type prompts and call themselves artists. It feels like spitting on the hard-earned skills we've spent years practicing and mastering. Some random person writes a few words, gets a messy image trained on other people's work, and claim it as their own. It's like Googling a photo and calling yourself a photographer. My view is that AI should be a helper tool for the boring or tedious tasks. For me, that's stuff like retopology, bone placement, naming. Those are repeatable, time-consuming work that I don't enjoy. Animation itself is already super time-consuming. Tools that make the process faster and less stressful would be great. My knowledge of AI is still limited. It's taking over creative fields fast, and that's terrifying. I can't even tell the difference between AI and human-made music sometimes. We fear the unknown, but once we understand it, we feel less threatened. That's why I want to learn more about it. I'm not saying artists in other fields shouldn't worry. I don't know enough about them. But for visual art, we shouldn't fear it. We should take advantage of it to make our work even better. It's similar to when 3D was first introduced in animation. We gained huge advantages, better lighting, camera angles, etc. But 2D animation never died. I don't know exactly where to start with AI yet, but I'll learn bit by bit and share along the way. Anyway, I could talk way more about AI, but I need to get this video out before 2026, so maybe next time. And finally, my favorite resolution. Play more games. I love gaming. I love. Okay, that was cringe, I'll stop. It's the biggest reason I got into 3D art in the first place. I didn't play much in 2025. My most played games were Monster Hunter Wilds, Warhammer Space Marine 2, Digimon Story Time Stranger, Ratchet and Clank. Wait, it was this year? Felt like I finished it long time ago. And Klonoa. Klonoa was mostly for a video though. Monster Hunter Wilds, Space Marine 2 and Digimon were the games I wanted to keep playing for a long time. I didn't want them to end. I loved them so much. Digimon doesn't have the best endgame loop, but I still want to replay it a few times with self-imposed challenges. I have a huge Steam library collecting dust. We all know that feeling. You buy games on sale and never touch them. Finishing a game these days feels like the new finishing a book. You get lazy unless it's super captivating. With so many games out there, being selective is normal. But even after picking one, I'll boot it up, play a few minutes and close it. That nasty adult feeling kicks in. Playing games require focus and decision making to really enjoy the experience. That's what I want to get back in 2026. Playing on PC is great. Better graphics, performance, everything, but it's the same machine I work on. Mentally, it feels like I never left the office. Maybe that's why I didn't play much this year. To fix that, I bought myself a Steam Deck as a Christmas present. Right now, I'm playing the heck out of Bolx Pit on it. Ball Pit. It's super addicting and I'm loving every second. With the deck, I can finally play RPGs and turn-based games comfortably. I'm especially hyped for Clear Obscure Expedition 33. I tried it on deck, but performance was kinda rough. Maybe I had the wrong settings. So I switched to PC. The PC experience is phenomenal. I'm loving the game even though I suck at it. The parry timing tricks is what kills me. It feels amazing when you nailed it though. It kind of reminds me of Souls-like games in a way. Here are the games I want to finish in 2026. And here are the games I want to at least try. No promises that I'll beat them. These are all games I own, but didn't have time or energy to play. I hope I actually finish a bunch in 2026. New games keep coming out faster than we can play them. It's both a blessing and a curse. I might even start a video essay series sharing my thoughts and experiences while playing. The algorithm might get confused, but we can experiment and figure it out together, right? Anyway, that's my plan for the channel in 2026. Wait, what about my personal life goals? I'm not sharing those yet. We're not that intimate. But maybe in the future. This video was kinda rushed. I just wanted to share where I want the channel to go and what's coming up. If I sounded serious, clever or wise at any point, just remember, I'm still a total dork. I love having fun, and I hope you don't take everything too seriously either. Take it easy, enjoy life, and let's have an awesome year together. See you in the new year. Oh, and before I go,